Everyone loves cheap Chinese goods, don't we? Everyone and their mother has been inviting me with their fucking invite link to Temu, which is essentially Wish.com, but it's actually advertised as being cheap shit. I got an invite link. I was like, fuck it, I'll see what they have. Immediately when you boot up the app on Temu, it does like a fucking roulette wheel and will give you the biggest prize imaginable. I don't know anyone that hasn't got the biggest prize imaginable, so it just seems like you're supposed to. You get a discount as soon as you sign up. One of the things that it recommended me, because it's got Chinese spyware on it, Joy-Cons were recommended to me immediately. As soon as I opened the app, it was like, do you want these Joy-Cons? And they were $2.09. And these Joy-Cons originally, if you know the drop ship marketing scheme of cutting the price of something from something huge to something little, that just means that's the price for the item. If you look at the listing for it, it looks like it's just advertising the LED lights on the side of the Joy-Cons, which is kind of scam feeling. I tried to look at the reviews as much as possible to see if it was actually Joy-Cons. And all the reviews said that they were Joy-Cons and that they loved them for their fucking grandson. It is very much the vibe of going to GameStop and getting the used controllers that got like the weird kid on the front from the old GameStop commercials. So I decided to order these. If you know Wish.com and all of these other cheap Chinese websites, it normally takes a fucking month to get your stuff. And that's not the case at all. Temu actually took like only a week to ship, which is actually pretty nice. It's about normal shipping because we're so spoiled with Jeff Bezos and his fucking sweatshops that get it there in 2 days. I ordered them, and out of first inspection, they are incredibly fucking cheap. But for $2, they're gonna work. So all the reviews on these Joy-Cons are just like people who bought them for their kids, and they're not actually in-depth reviewing these. I play Splatoon very, very religiously with a Pro controller, and one thing that nobody really reviews on controllers is how responsive the motion control is. And in a game like Splatoon, that is so fucking important, and nobody ever talks about the motion control element of these controllers. They're all just like, yeah, they feel pretty good. And yeah, they work. So I'm gonna play a couple series with these, with a couple different weapons, and see if they're actually worth buying, not just to play Breath of the Wild or anything like that, but to see if they're actually competitively viable in a competitive Splatoon setting. So we'll see how these actually hold up against normal Joy-Cons. If you want to completely kill my watch time and skip right to the verdict of the video, just click on the timestamp and you can skip through all the gameplay and get right to the verdict. Alright, we're switching to gamer mode because it's gamer mode. To start it off, we started using a frontliner weapon, which actually requires a lot of control and feel with the controllers, so you have to be able to whip around really fast. We did that for the first game, and it was not a good idea. They are not very responsive, and they're not very fast. Not boding well. It feels like you're driving a boat as compared to the Pro controller, which feels like you're driving a Kia Soul, which is very tight and responsive. We immediately switched off the Splooshomatic. I thought that just because that gun was very straight, if you can just touch somebody with the spray, it would actually do something. It was terrible. I couldn't touch anybody. I felt like a more longer range gun would help. So we switched to the Splattershot Pro and immediately started seeing way more success. These controllers are not very good at micro movements either. I can't aim! As well as big wide swings, it feels like there's some form of motion smoothing, and I fucking hate that. It got easier as the games went on, but at the end of the day, they're not very responsive. Yeah, so all throughout Game 1, I had issues with aiming just because of how slow these feel. I can't even get a kill, dude! What the fuck? You would immediately just get outclassed by someone who can move faster than you do. Dualies are fucking hell to fight on these. So we did switch. We ended up switching weapons because frontliners are not gonna be it. You kind of want to play a backline or an anchor while you're using these. Micro movements, and you have time to adjust to people coming at you. The more time you can give yourself to fucking aim, the better with these. I switched to the Splattershot Pro, and like, we immediately start doing better, but we still fucking lose. I topped the team! Bro's playing with his fucking toes! I paid $2 for these! Y'all have Pro controllers! We're in S! What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I'm like, oh shit. This video is gonna be pretty self-explanatory. Don't fucking buy these. That's not what fucking happened. Immediately after that game, I stopped the queue and I wanted to get in with some new fucking teammates. Immediately, we fucking roll people. I don't know what happened. I think the fucking Holy Spirit entered me or some bullshit. I actually started doing well with these. Lamau? Lamau? Yeah! Oh, what the fuck? I consistently top frag and have the most splats on my team when I use the other controllers. I kind of kept up with these. Instead of getting like 20 kills every game like I normally do, I actually started getting around 13 and being second frag. We reverse swept the whole series that we played and actually got something done with these fucking shitty controllers. I paid less than a candy bar. You can go hold up. How much is a fucking king-size Reese's? King-size Reese's. A king-size Reese's at Walmart.com is $2.28. These were $2.09, I think. But these things are cheaper than Reese's Cups, and I reverse swept a series in Splatoon with them. The actual verdict on these, they are not as good as Nintendo Joy-Cons, but they're not awful. If you wanted to just skip to this, they're okay. They're not terrible. If you wanted to substitute this for a Pro controller, don't. This is going to win 100% of the time. You may experience drift fairly quickly with these. I don't know because I haven't actually played with these enough to notice the drift. I've only played about 7 Splatoon games with them, which is like 40 minutes. So buyer beware, they may shut down on you fairly early. So are they going to make you the best Splatoon player in the world? No, they're not. But if you want to spend less than a Reese's peanut butter cup on a pair of Joy-Cons, these will absolutely get the job done. I'm not recommending them, but they are an alternative that doesn't suck. Thank you for watching. I'm kind of running on a scuffed setup right now. I just got this fucking $5,000 camera, and I just kind of turned it on with my softbox and am trying to record something that looks at least halfway decent. I don't stream as often as I used to, but I do want to try to stream again, so if you would like to stick around and watch me play actual Splatoon with a good controller, hit the subscribe button, give this video a like, and I appreciate you for stopping by and watching. And that's about it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.